happening? How's practice?
Smooth.
Yeah.
Just the emotions of coming off that win last Saturday and trying to refocus yourself for an offense that's very capable of coming in here and doing some damage.
Not too much emotion on last game. I'm not satisfied by that win. I'm not satisfied till we get a national championship under our belt.
Talk us through the 4th and 1 stop where you get through and stop a basically critical moment.
Say it again.
Can you talk us through the 4th and 1 play where you tackle Cash Jones and basically stop the drive, a critical moment in 4th down?
It was a hurry-up tempo play by the offense, and I knew we had to get that final stop just to at least get our offense back the ball, get the tempo back going for that second half, and thank God I got that.
What's the mindset going into this Vanderbilt matchup against an opponent with a lot of the same faces you saw last year?
Same mindset we have for every team going into the season. We don't really treat anybody different. No matter, regardless of what happened last year. It's a new year we're looking forward to.
So what is that mindset every week then?
Honestly, just out physical the other team. Like every play, it's SEC. That's really what the SEC is all about. Who's going out physical, who's the most, and who's going to be more like. Who's going to continue to do it play by play? Who's going to give up?
I don't want to return to like old wounds, but I mean, what do you remember from them storming the field at Vanderbilt last year? What did it feel like? Things like that.
Felt like a lot like the FSU game this year.
Yeah.
Not really much you can do about it, like especially past problems or issues. But it is a game we've been looking forward to, and just can't wait to get on that field.
Has that been brought up, like on the practice field, like not wanting that to happen again, or what? How has the 2024 game been brought up this week?
Honestly, it's just the mindset.
Yeah.
Like we know how capable Vanderbilt is. We never really doubted them as being a terrible team in the first place. At the end of the day, we treat every team the same. Same mindset, same grit, we practice the same practice for every team. It don't matter if it's ULM, West Kentucky, don't matter.
Was that the mindset last year?
Yeah.
Heading into this game?
Yes, sir.
In hindsight, with rat traps and stuff, do you think that ended up being motivation for them? Do you kind of like regret that as a team doing the rat traps and the trap game stuff for that game?
I don't regret anything we do. Just look forward towards that more as a lesson. It's not something that they're not a team that should be taken for granted. They're a good ass SEC team, and it's gonna be a good game regardless.
What about Diego makes him so hard to just bring down? Even if you get to him, he's kind of like a wiggly guy in the puck.
Really just the size. Any like smaller quarterbacks are able to be more agile, especially towards bigger guys like 6'3", 6'4", and above. Just being able to have to bend down there and get somebody like that, or even just keep up with him. He's a fast guy. So.
What makes their offense so challenging?
So what?
What makes their offense so challenging or complicated?
Honestly, just their capability to work together as a team. They don't do anything better that we haven't seen from this year or last year, but it's really just the teamwork they have, comrade. They play a good ball together, offensively and defensively, but all we got to do is just pick that apart.
Vanderbilt's got a lot of veteran offensive linemen. Florida State had a lot of veteran offensive linemen, redshirt senior, redshirt junior. Does that complicate things for an age factor? Obviously, you're a veteran, but you're going to be playing with a lot of younger players.
Don't complicate things at all. We played Florida State without TK, so we'll see how that goes.
Speaking of that, you'll be without James for the first half of this game. What has been the conversations about playing up front without James for a half?
James is going to be in our ears with us in the sideline regardless, so it's going to be as if he's still there with us. And we know our young guys are willing to come in and eat, come in and do their job, so that's what I'm really most excited about, seeing them other guys come in and have to pick up that role.
How have you seen Edric grow in his role?
Oh, like crazy. Ever since coming in last year, not just his mindset, but just physically, he's way stronger. He's going to put his hands on you, and he get lower than you, it's over with.
You talked about Diego, but what makes Cedric Alexander a tough running back?
Honestly, just his grit. Like, all running backs we play, like I said again, it's SEC, so all of them are going to put their head down, but just his grit and shiftiness.
What did Tim add to the team this week, being able to be back out there?
Just that being that force in the middle. I made a lot more plays because he was in that middle, holding up them double teams.
Which guys have you kind of seen step up, but now Russo and Latham being out?
Definitely Justice Hill. love seeing young guys on the Wolf side. When the Wolf room make a big come up, it's not an easy job having to play on the D-line and then go back and drop a coverage, guarding the wide receivers and tight ends, and you're literally around the whole defense. So those guys being able to just come in such a quick time and be able to tempo those things down helps out a lot with the defense.
The fourth and one stop early in the fourth quarter, where you were able to penetrate and knock number 32, Cash Jones, down for that loss. Just walk us through that play. It looked like they were trying to get a down block on you, and the tackle couldn't get it done.
Honestly, it was a quick tempo play. And I just know it was 4th and 1. I had to go get that stop. It was our offense started out second half slow, and all I was thinking about was getting that ball back there.
It looked like you kind of had to dive at him, and I know Deontay Lawson was coming off the other edge, and y'all collided a little bit, so that probably made it harder on both of y'all. Did you just give him a good shove? Is that how he fell, or were you able to actually get a hold of him?
Grabbed him a little bit.
Were you surprised they went tempo?
You said what?
Were you surprised they went tempo in that moment?
Not at all.
Jamarian back around the team, just how's he doing this week?
It was good. Just blessed seeing him still moving around active. Sad to see how, anything could happen. That's why you always got to stay on your toes and just be blessed that you get these opportunities to come out here and you don't have to, but you get to come out here and practice. And just seeing that just makes us and more of the other guys way more beneficial. We love being out here.
Coach Womack was talking yesterday about how when you play an option offense like Vanderbilt's got, you got to keep your eyes on the right reads and move your eyes to the right spot because the point of attack kind of moves. Can you just talk about the importance of that?
Yeah, they're a way more conservative team. They'll throw 3 or 4 different options at you based off what the end's gonna do. And honestly, I'm just gonna have to just keep my eyes in the right place and do my job. That's really all it is.
Andrew Hill came out and made a few plays on Saturday. What did you see?
Just a little bunch of growth. Seeing guys happy made me happy. Seeing other guys go in there and be able to eat.
King talked about the perimeter run sort of hurting you in that game. How do you guys clean that up? What are you seeing from that area of the defense?
Honestly, just sticking with doing our job. We were out of our gaps and missing line some in that game, and that's where there was a big hits run, just one dude being out their gap. I know a lot of people on the outside don't see it, but it's just the little things, the tiniest little thing that will make offense go, even if all other 10 guys hit their jobs.
Lawson's talked about this offseason sort of working on his pass rush, sort of giving them a little bit more stuff off the edge. Can you sort of break down what you've seen from him as a guy who's used to rushing from the inside, now doing it on the outside?
Yeah, just seeing him coming over with us, and getting some pass rush moves in, and doing one-on-one with the O-line. I'm seeing a tremendous growth on the outside. I know he's used to coming in on blitzes, going through the middle, but seeing him actually use technique moves like swipe, cross chop, sauces, a lot of things. Love seeing it come from the linebacker.
What's it like trying to stop Diego Pavia as a runner? It seems like he runs more like a back than a quarterback, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's mentioned as a back in our room. He's got the most rushing yards all of Andy right now, so just got to keep our eyes on the prize, continue to do our job.
Is there a pride factor based off last year's result going into this game?
Pride factor? Not at all. We just come in, we treat every team the same. There's no pride.
Thanks, y'all.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thanks, Nick.